What's up, players? Code 3 Collector here with a new series of filming on my channel. I will be doing some customization, some modifications of figures. What I'm planning on doing here is I'm going to do some neck mods, as I'm going to show you shortly. I'm going to elaborate. I'm going to work on these on this video. Then I will be doing, thanks to Kristen Haga, who provided me a new robe and a new skirt piece, underclothes. I don't know what the heck you call it for this Jawa. It's going to help improve the articulation. It's going to make it look a little bit more realistic, even though that figure's pretty darn cool. This is going to make it even sweeter. Go check out his page at The Invisible Hand Softworks, W-E-R-K-S, on Facebook, Kristen Haga. Then what I'm planning on doing with that with that Darth Vader, is I am going to be modifying the KO head of Anakin that came with Jedi Luke onto that neck peg. And I'm going to have an unmasked Vader, which I think is going to work out pretty good. Hopefully I'll be able to get that done. Then moving on over here, we're going to change that terrible piece on Slave Leia. Gotten some cloth. I saw a mod that the Budget Jedi did that I will be doing as well. And finally, and actually the one I wanted to do the most, is going to be this Darth Revan. I will be getting rid of this plastic piece right here, the sash. I got some corduroy, some nice ruby corduroy, and I will be putting some floral wire on here and making this articulated. Is that the right word? You know what I mean. And Kristen Haga, again, he's already, I think he's probably finished by now, but he's making a new hood. So I will do this on film. I'll show you how to remove this hood and place the one that Kristen made. Of course, this figure is such an awesome figure. However, the only thing that it can improve really is the articulation up here in the upper body, and of course making this posable. It's going to be pretty sweet. All right, so on to what I am doing for this video. As you may already have, if you're a Star Wars fan and you have this figure, it is going to be the, oh, come on, baby. I think I got the wrong helmet on him, that's why. We have the Stormtrooper Han. This is actually not the Luke Skywalker body, but it's got the head on for some reason. I made a trade with one of my buddies on Facebook. He didn't even realize it. I don't think it came like that. I think he got swindled, but it's okay. The body is going to be used for a purpose, and here's another Han that we are going to do. So what my hope is, obviously stormtroopers of this variety have are different people. And I have a plethora of heads. First thing we need to do is pick some heads that we're gonna use. Let's see, which heads are we gonna use from our Marvel Legend days? Let's see, oh, what the heck? That's always a possibility, why not? Oh, we got a little Peter Parker head, that may work actually, let's see. The same size? It's a little bit larger scale. Man, Peter's got a big dome. Not sure if that's going to work. This one could work. I would just have to do a little bit of hair cutting and repainting of the Winter Soldier. Don't know if I want to go all out for that. Oh, I think this is going to be it. What's this guy's name again?
Phil Coulson.
Phil Coulson. My wife's a fan. Gotta watch out for that. But I think this head would work. Let's just take a quick look. What are we gonna do? Okay, so that goes on pretty good. However, it looks like it's a tad too high. I may want to do a little bit of modification. Let me just test it out on the other one. Yeah, it looks like it's going to sit a little bit too high on that peg. So what I'm going to need, let's work on this one first, shall we? The tools that I'm going to need for this, simple. just a little bit of drill bit. I got this at Harbor Freight for about 10 bucks. I have a stronger one, but this is all I'm gonna need for this job. And I'll probably use, I just need something to take away some of the plastic, so I could use that drill bit. So anyways, I'll pick a drill bit, and my goal will be just to drill into the cavity here without drilling through the top of his head, and just give me a little bit more depth so it will sit on that neck joint a little bit lower, and that way I'm going to have a Phil Coulson from The Shield in a Stormtrooper outfit, which I think is pretty cool. What I wanted to do, if you saw the episode of Rebels where Captain Rex and oh shoot, I'm forgetting the Jedi's name, for crying out loud, you know who he is. They dressed up as an homage to the Han and Luke Stormtrooper. That was a really cool episode, so I wanted to do that, and I wanted the shorter body for Luke to use for Rex. But I haven't been able to acquire that body as of yet. But anyway, so I think Phil's gonna go on there. Let me see what other heads I have here. Oh, here we go. There's another Peter Parker head. This is from the Cosmic Spidey. I think this one will work just fine. Okay, so now this is going to be the opposite problem. This one's going to be sitting a little bit on the low side. A little bit on the low side. Let me see. Low side. Yeah, you see... no, that looks just fine. I think I had... Oh my gosh. Falling all over the place. I think I had it on this one first, and that one's definitely sitting way too low. It needs to sit up just a little bit higher so it looks more natural. And the way to do that is, if you haven't played around with hot glue, these are fairly cheap to get. You can get it at a Michael's or similar, Joann's, that type of store. They probably have it at Walmart and Target and stores like that. So I'll just drop a little bit of hot glue in there and get this peg ready. Maybe put a little bit of Aquaphor, something, or Vaseline type of substance. I'm gonna plop it on in here, let it cool, and then once it's done cooling, I'll pop it off and it'll be formed to that peg, so the head will sit as it should. All right, let me see if are there any other heads that I want to use. Oh, how about this one? Yeah. How about this guy? How about a Nick Fury? Can I do that? Can I do that? Will it be too much? Will it be too much? Mace Windu, Nick Fury. I may do it. I may do that. I think that's an option. All right, let's do this. As with anything, guys, anytime that you're going to be using any form of shaving, you're going to be shaving anything that can get in your eyes, you need to make sure that you wear eye protection. So my goal here is just simply, I am just going to dig this a little bit deeper.
And you'll see here in a second how the plastic comes out. So waiting for that friction just creating enough heat. There we go. I see this coming out.
There we go. Yeah. See, that just sits nicer. All right, for the next step, what I'm going to use is a little bit of Aquaphor. It's similar to Vaseline, and I'm just going to dab it on the neck part here so that when the glue dries, I don't have any problems of lifting up. You got to be careful because you can burn yourself. It's not a super hot glue gun, but so all I'm going to do is I'm going to fill that neck joint like that, and then fit it in here. So now I just got to sit and wait. Sit and wait. This is also a pretty easy fit. This one, see, it's a lot cleaner. I cleaned up the back here. And the head retains all the same articulation as the original head. The Cosmic Spider-Man head that I did live on Facebook. Oh yeah, see? Fitted to the peg perfectly, retaining all its articulation, and I'll go back in later and clean that sucker up. Works perfectly with the helmet, so I can either have the helmet on or take the helmet off for whatever scene that I want to create on my shelf. All right, that does it for this mod. Be on the lookout for the next mods, which will be, I'll be working on the Jawa, the Darth Vader, which should be interesting, the Darth Revan, and little Leia. I think the next one I'm going to be working on is the Revan, because I'm really excited about that one. I want to do that mod. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like button if you like this video. Please share the video with some of your buddies. And as always, see you on the next one. Peace.